conference live beginning in just moments. You'll see it here first. It's beginning now.
Hey, got herpes, but I ain't get it by myself. It takes two. Went back to his hotel, plus we hunched. That's how I got it. Cause I'm just reaching out to y'all herpes hoes.
I get paid just for laying in the shade. For laying in the shade. For laying in the shade.
Say, little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these are blood shoes. I ain't even, Cardi, I'm fucking with you.
Right.
We were in
one accord this week when we were like, Cardi time.
Cardi time. It's your time, Cardi. They're sending you to the OVO Fest.
Right.
They're sending you on the summer jam stages.
When I see her go out on that stage with Drake and that fur, I felt like her mother. Like, I was so proud of her. Like, I was so proud. I was like, yes, Cardi, yes.
Like, we done went through the journey with you, Cardi. Like, from stripper to reality star to rapper to sling, all these other bitches. Like, how you come out and you're already slaying Remy Ma?
From Love and Hip Hop.
Like, I forgot. They said that Cardi was the first one with a top 30 hit on Billboard.
From Love and Hip Hop.
Hey, do you know how many bitches do music on Love and Hip Hop?
Everyone.
Oh, okay. But
not
Cardi's the only one?
Not even BET's best female rap artist.
Ooh,
done that.
Ooh,
but she's the best.
Ooh. No, what happened was that single was the best for the summer, and BET was being messy because Nicki Minaj didn't come.
Full of shit. That's what they are.
Yeah, and you could tell through their award shows. Anyway, what up, though? It's
Welcome
your
to
girl.
The Shade and Full.
Oh, the Shade and Full. It's your girl Elsie,
and this is Kels.
And we are in episode 7. We're just out here in these streets, you know,
doing what we do,
and doing what we love to do.
Right.
Y'all should do the same. Before we get started, first order of business, in the words of Kelvin, make sure you guys subscribe on the iPhone podcast app at The Shade and Full. Make sure you guys peep our website. We put so much love and so much energy into this website, www.theshadeandfull.com, and then also follow us at Shade and Full on SoundCloud.
Yes, and you can check out the website because basically you'll find every link to everywhere else we are in social media. So definitely hit up the website, www.theshadeandfull.com.
Thanks, please, and thanks. Other than that, what you got going on? Kelvin and his Gucci flip-flops again, y'all. Every time he got a day off, okay, and he don't come to work, and I see him and I meet him here in the studio, he got something on. Gucci, Prada, Chanel, like Hermes. Help me, because I don't know how to pronounce most of these.
Y'all, I don't have that.
Kelvin got on Gucci flip-flops right now, y'all, and he just chilling. So, what you had going on this weekend? Go ahead and let the people know, because you wasn't just at home chilling like me.
Well, you know, I had a good time this weekend, you know, celebrating for our friend's birthday, like I said. But other than that, I kept it chill this weekend.
Look at him trying to be humble,
this
y'all.
Weekend will be chill as well.
We'll see, y'all. I'll let y'all know next week what Kelvin got going on, because he's a humble being, and I'm going to be the one to bring it out. Me, on the other hand, I ain't have much going on. I moved into a new apartment, guys.
That's always good news.
That's always great news. I'm excited about that, but Lord knows, like, moving is a headache.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work and a lot of money, and I'm grateful, but I'm not here for it at the same time. So I did that, and I got into the Game of Thrones, which is a dope show.
I want to start watching it, but I haven't found the time yet.
Yo, get into Game of Thrones. Like, it's so good, and I can't believe that I'm 7 seasons behind. Like, I'm already on season 2, and I just started it 2 days ago.
I still got to start Power.
You still got to start Insecure. You still got to start Power. Like, you still need to start.
Right.
Like, that's it.
I'm sleep.
Please wake up.
I'm sleep.
You're at... You're in a slumber. Y'all, help Kelvin. Y'all tweet Kelvin. Y'all hit him up on Instagram and tell him to start these shows because he is very behind the culture right now. I'm about to take his black card.
Well, then I guess I'll go watch Game of Thrones because they ain't black.
But it's lit though. Anybody out there Game of Thrones fans? Like, I'm with y'all. Like, I'll be talking about it throughout the weeks because shit is getting real. Anyway, we don't have much more. I think we should just go ahead and get into the rundown.
Let's do it.
So, what are we starting with on the rundown today?
So, rumor has it Beyonce may be playing Nala in this new Lion King remake, and we're definitely rooting for that.
We are here for it. That's my favorite Disney movie.
So she is allegedly in negotiations to star as Nyla for the live action remake. A $25 million deal for her.
She better.
Where she's supposed to play that role and also manage the soundtrack.
You better be.
But what better person to put on this movie than Beyonce? Because the Beehive would definitely support 100%.
Listen, Beyonce gonna get every 25 million. Okay, she's gonna get every cent of that 25 million if it has anything to do with the Beehive, because the Beehive, if you know, like I know, got a special savings account just for when Beyonce pop out with shit like this, just to cover expenses.
And when they don't, one of the bills is late.
Like, bitch, do we really need lights this month? Because Beyonce's shining all in my life, and I feel like I don't need the light.
Enough.
It's enough for that. So shout out to you, Beyonce. We'll be looking out for that. I mean, I don't know if a bitch gonna catch a flight to New York to see it, but it's all love. I think it's a great idea.
Theater.
Oh, it's a movie theater?
It's gonna be a movie.
Oh, so it's not like Broadway type of thing.
Mm-mm. Like a movie.
So they're gonna remake The Lion King, and it'll be with Nyla would be Beyonce's voice.
Yes.
Well, don't she got a good fucking lioness voice, right?
You know she a little husky.
She's a little husky in the throat, you know? But I'm here for it, especially if they remake that's like my favorite movie from Disney. Like, it will be Lion King, and then it will probably be The Little Mermaid. No, it'll probably be Aladdin, and then The Little Mermaid. So, I mean, Beyonce, you in the top 3 Disney movies of all time, bitch. Get your check, and we're here for it.
Right, especially the soundtrack, because Beyonce gonna have us in the club dancing to the Lion King soundtrack. Leave it to her.
She's gonna give us ballads. She's gonna give us ratchet. She's gonna give us everything we need for this soundtrack. Because when hasn't she?
Right.
So I think that we should go ahead and open up Herpes Gate.
Okay. So Herpes Gate been open for a few weeks now. But one of Usher's so-called women that he infected with herpes, has finally came and spoken out. Did a press conference.
Did she?
With her lawyer, Lisa Bloom, the same lawyer that is representing Black China.
Lisa Bloom is getting this check.
She is, but she's a mess. She's messy.
Yeah, she's like who wants representation?
She represents like everyone that people really don't want to represent.
You're right.
She's like a Judge Judy. Like, you know, those cases don't really go to like real court, so they go to Judge Judy.
They go to fucking civil court.
She's like, right. That's the kind of attorney she is. So basically, Usher has been accused of giving herpes to 2 more women, and there's also a man that has come out and said that Usher gave him herpes. I don't know how much of this I believe.
I don't know how. I just feel like anybody who has herpes or has had herpes is going to come out and be like, I have herpes and Usher gave it to me. Right. Like, this is a perfect time. Like, everybody's trying to sue him. However, there's other things you have to take into account. Like, when were you diagnosed with the herpes? When did you see... like, you just don't think that you're just going to come out and say you got herpes and they're just going to cut the check. Because that's not what's going to happen.
And so this chick's name is Quantasia Sharpton, and she claims Usher picked her out of a crowd at a concert, had sex with her, and he did not disclose that he had herpes. But the thing about it is, no one is believing her story.
The thing about it is, the bitch don't even have herpes.
That's the main thing about it. She don't even have... You held a press conference to say that you don't have herpes. But you slept with Usher. Do you know how many bitches have slept with Usher?
Exactly.
Like...
Exactly. And you're just coming up here like a big-ass fool in front of the camera. Pretty much, she's just trying to get notoriety and money.
She's looking for fame off of this.
Right.
Because it's so easy these days to get fame off of something.
Just go viral.
By doing something foolish.
Just go viral. Let me say something stupid. Let me go viral, and then I'm going to make it. Because supposedly she had tweeted a few days before she came out with the whole Usher gave me herpes thing. She had tweeted out, I need money.
She did. And she also tweeted, I'm enjoying my last days as a normal person. Right.
Well,
so she was looking forward to this so-called fame.
You still normal, boo-boo. And you're going to be normal
You're gonna
from
remain
this day
normal
on.
Because we don't believe you.
We don't believe you. First of all, how did two women and a man come out and say they got herpes from Usher, but Usher came out and said that out of all these people, you are the one that I did not.
Look, a whole nother woman came out. Even a man came out the woodwork and he was still like, I ain't got nothing to say. This bitch came out the woodwork. He was like, hold the hell on.
Hold on, because I got respect for myself.
Right. Like now you trying it. Like, I'm not, now you're going too far.
Now you're going too far. Like, I would never. Like,
and I feel like if she really had sex with him, and got herpes from him, you wouldn't be holding a press conference to, like, talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
At
like,
all.
that's something that's, like, private. Like,
at all.
You would get your money and go about your business.
Yes.
You wouldn't be on TV like, hey, everybody, I got herpes and I'm suing Usher.
The problem is she just want the fame. She want to be the girl who pretty much put Usher out like, oh, I have herpes and he gave it to me. But the fact of the matter is when we saw you, we knew. We knew it was all a fucking facade.
Written
like,
all over her face. Lie.
Girl, why you lying up here on these people? You just trying to get a check that you not going to get. You going to get a whole bunch of fame, but fame ain't going to give you money.
But the thing is, people been wondering also, is Usher into big girls? We don't know.
We don't know what Usher's into because Usher doesn't even know what he's into at this point.
You can't sleep on the big girls.
He went from Chili to Tamika Foster. So, I mean...
Hey, I mean...
It seems like his book is open to, like, who he'll talk to. He seems like more of a personality.
It's possible. He could be into BBW, you know.
You're right.
There is a category for it in the porn section.
You're right.
People are into it.
People do like it. People do... Trust me. People like it.
Yeah, I mean, big bitches need love, too.
Hello. So
he could be into it. I'm not saying that he didn't have sex with her, but...
But Usher came out to let you hoes know.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. He pulled a fucking Shaggy and was like, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
So.
Not only that, the blogs were, there's a story on the blogs that her mother has spoken out against her and said that she's always been a liar.
Oh, really?
And friends of hers has spoken out and said that she has told them that she was pregnant before by August Alsina with twins. So,
girl,
what you're not gonna do is blame your size on being pregnant with twins, lying all over the place.
You ain't say what you're not gonna do. What you're not gonna do is be 300 pounds and try to act like you got twins from August Alsina. Like,
because where are they?
We don't even believe you because I think August Alsina like the D anyway. Right. So,
a little shade.
Anything else on this bitch that's lying out here?
No.
I know Usher's wife is unbothered. Like, Usher seems unbothered until the Michelin Man came out and said, I had sex with him. Then he stepped down and was like, oh no, baby, what is you doing?
Not you. Not you. I'll take the man before I take you. You got me fucked up.
He didn't even come out and say, no, I did not have relations with that man. He came out and said, no, I did not have relations with the Michelin Man.
Right. He wasn't worried about nobody but her.
Usher, we see you. Trust me, we see you, dog. But moving right along to Evelyn and her
ex-fiance,
no fiance, having ass. Apparently, they aren't together anymore. They aren't getting married, and they've been separated for some while now.
Yeah. So he's been taking trips without her, posting things to Snapchat, family functions, no Evelyn in sight. Evelyn's been taking family trips without him. The last time they were seen together was at their son's birthday party in March. There was like one picture of them together that surfaced. So it's trouble in paradise.
I mean, I don't put it past them because even when they first got together and it was new, I was just like, that ain't gonna last too long. First of all, he seemed like a rebound to the whole situation that happened with Evelyn and Chad Ochocinco. Like, it seems like
he was the rebound.
He was the rebound, and rebounds never really work out, to be honest.
It happened so quick, it seemed like it.
So quick. Like, y'all had the baby, like, ASAP. Like, were you fully divorced?
She was securing the bag. That's what she was doing.
The baby is the bag, and she secured it.
Right.
And now she's moving right along. Now she's moving right along, and to me, it doesn't seem like she's bothered.
I don't think she wanted to move right along, though, because Evelyn's about her coin.
You're right.
And he's a baseball player. They make good money. So unless he got dropped and we don't know about it, but
the baby is the bag, though.
Yeah.
So regardless if they together or not, guess what?
She gonna get a check.
Lil' Craw needs some diapers.
Some formula.
Lil' Craw needs some shoes and some clothes. Like, she's always gonna have access to, some
His
extra
money.
coins
Yeah.
because of that baby.
But
and she secured it.
She's looking for love in the wrong places.
Right.
Really.
This is why it's not.
I think it's a money thing. We see you, Evelyn. We know what time it is.
It's always been a money thing. She's always been a basketball wife. I've never known her to have something on her own other than what she has because of her husband's
she had
money.
that Duce store in Miami back in the day.
Yeah, because of her fiance's money.
Yeah.
So, get your own. Then you won't have to fucking worry about being with a nigga that you don't want to be with just to secure a bag and dealing with a nigga you don't want to deal with just to get a check from him. You should just have your own money. I'm a firm believer of have your own damn money because somebody can wake up and be like, who you?
Right. New phone, who this?
New phone, who this? You know what I mean?
And if you ain't got your own money like that, if you with somebody with money, keep your little stash to the
secure
side.
a bag on the side.
Get you a separate bank account they don't know about and stash that shit away.
Hello. They call it
for
a rainy day.
Right.
Fun, ho. That's what they call it. Get smart. Because trust me, these niggas will, I'm telling you, they'll be there and then be square.
Right.
Don't play, okay? They got to check. It's plenty of use out here.
So all of this kind of makes sense as to why she may be back on Basketball Wives because this is a check for her because now you're not living with him.
Yes. And under his control and what he wants you to do.
Right. You're not living in his house. So now you need one of your own.
Right.
And you need another check.
Right.
So
let me sign this contract.
Here I come.
And I believe it.
So
when she was with him, it was no reality TV.
Except for Iyanla Van Zant. And she had her own show on OWN that lasted for a little bit. But she was all, holier than thou and motherly.
Right. So now she back on Basketball Wives trying to send the goons to Jackie's hotel.
Right.
I mean, they say a leopard never changes its spots, huh?
We'll see. It'll continue to unfold. But after all said and done, Evelyn is my bitch. I'm here for Evelyn.
I fucks with Evelyn.
But we know Evelyn about her coin.
I fucks
point blank.
with Evelyn. I fucks with her. Don't get it twisted. However, the truth
is in the pudding. It is what it is.
Since we're talking about Basketball Wives, is there any other Basketball Wives news? I tried to tune into the latest Basketball Wives episode, but I don't know. If y'all from Florida, y'all know that Bright House is no longer Bright House and it's Spectrum now. And Spectrum fucking sucks, bro.
It does?
Bro, oh my God. They turn off the cable box in the middle of you watching something. Something could be on demand. You would try to watch it. It won't play. So that's what happened when I went to go rewatch. Well, not rewatch. When I went to go watch Basketball Wives, the latest episode, it would not play. And I'm just like, I am so done. Like, why would Bright House even... That's a whole other subject. Anyway,
so yeah,
what's going on?
Basketball Wives was kind of lit this week.
Okay.
So Evelyn got a copy of Takari, who is Jackie Christie's daughter.
Right.
She got an advanced copy of her book, which is a tell-all book about basically exposing Jackie for being a horrible mother to her growing up.
Sounds about right.
So Evelyn, gets this book. She reads it with Shawnee and Jen. She's just reading them certain passages in the book. And in the book, Takari is basically saying how she was mistreated and this, that, and the third. And Evelyn was to the point in tears, reading the stuff that Takari had wrote about Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like Evelyn is definitely laying it on thick because she ain't fucking with Jackie right now. And it's just kind of like her way to get back at her.
Right.
Because they've been beefing since day one of
Right.
this season just because she donated money to Jackie's daughter.
Right.
But, you know, Jackie's been claiming that she takes care of her daughter, and Evelyn is saying, no, you don't.
And
if
so
your daughter's
is
on GoFundMe asking
Jackie's
people for
daughter.
money.
Jackie's daughter saying the same thing. You ain't taking care of me.
Right.
I believe everything Jackie's daughter is saying.
I believe her daughter, too. Because it's the thing about it. On the show, you had to see it. Like, so her son, Takari's son was like, he got into like an incident where he was like burnt or something like that. And they were talking about it on the show. And Jackie said on the show that she never went to go and see her son after, you know, he got burnt or whatever. The accident happened to him.
Mhm.
But you're his grandmother.
Right.
And you so-called have money. It's no issue for you to go see your grandson. Like, and Shawnee was like, if that was my grandchild, like, I would have been on the first thing out to go and see him.
Exactly.
Her excuse was that she had to work.
Work where?
That's what I want to know. She's running businesses, but what business? I hope she's not talking about that liquor of hers.
And I hope she ain't talking about the wine cellar.
I hope she's not talking about any of that because nobody's drinking it but her.
Nobody even knows about it but her.
Aside from that, if you are a boss and you run a company, like, you do what the fuck you want to do. Like, you can hop on a flight.
Even at
and
my
come
regular
back.
ass corporate healthcare job, bitch, if my sister called me and was like, listen, our little bro, guess who's clocking out?
Right.
Me. And I
gotta
don't even
go.
run the damn business, but I'm gone. So Jackie could use all the excuses in the book. You were not there when your daughter needed you. You were not there when your grandchild needed you. You were not there.
Still hasn't seen them. Not to mention the fact that you are on Basketball Wives right now. Y'all took a trip to Miami. Oh, but you could take off to go to Miami.
Yeah, anytime. She made every basketball trip that they did. She made every one. But you can't make it to go see your grandson that pretty much burnt his whole life off his body. You can't go see him, though. But you're out here being messy. Like, Jackie's too old to
trying
be that
to
messy.
argue the fact that she takes care of her grandson and her daughter financially.
So why they need a GoFundMe account?
Right. And her daughter, obviously, you know, she was going to have something to say after seeing the episode.
Right.
And she was on social media and said, Jackie does not support me financially, emotionally, or mentally. My kids don't know her from the next stranger on the street. She hasn't bought a meal, article of clothing, or provided housing for me or my kids since the stunt she pulled in 2011. I'll address each lie accordingly. I'm assuming I was supposed to agree to these lies.
I believe Jackie's daughter. First of all, in my right mind, like, I don't really see why a daughter would need to... A child wants their mother's love, period. And I don't see a child dragging their mom who has been good to them
for no
all
reason.
their life for no reason.
Not only that, if your mom is taking care of you financially, mentally, physically, whatever, you and your child, why would you turn against them and do something slanderous against them unless it wasn't true? Like, who's gonna like cut their own money supply off? You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't true.
Not only that, Twitter, people posting all these clips of Jackie's other daughter when she was on the Basketball Wives a few seasons ago talking with one of the wives.
Right.
And she was explaining to them how her and her sister didn't have a good relationship and they didn't speak for a while because Jackie kind of turned them against each other. And Jackie would say that, oh, you know, you're the prettier one, Takari isn't. You know, you need to, Takari's darker than you and, you know, you stay in shape because you're the model.
I remember that. And the thing about it is, I don't know Jackie. All I have ever done was watch her on Basketball Wives. But the things that her daughter is saying, I can see Jackie doing. You know how when
she's crazy.
She is dead ass crazy, and it's crazy because it's like, you know how something can come across like the news or something about somebody, and you just know like they ain't fucking have nothing to do with that, or they ain't fucking do that, or
like the Michelin Man.
Like we knew Usher ain't fuck you, bitch, and we ain't put it past you. Like, we already knew. But when it comes to Jackie, it's like I don't have no doubts in my mind. Like, I know that she turned her daughters against each other. Like, cause who's gonna lie about that?
Right.
Like, her daughter's not out here trying to. Like, I didn't even know really about her daughter until Jackie brought the whole shit up on Basketball Wives, and then her daughter obviously had to speak up for herself. I just feel like Jackie's not a good mom, a good grandma, a good friend, or a person.
She's just crazy and messy overall. And I'm sick of Malaysia and Tammy like trying to side with her because I don't know where the hell they have lost their minds and they don't realize that this girl's not just making this stuff up.
Right.
And since when did you become such a rider for Jackie? Tammy is just low-key hating down the fact that Evelyn is back on this show. And she was the star before Evelyn came back.
Right.
And she's pressed.
And we're not
just
really
like she
worried
was in
about her.
Miami.
Right. My thing is, Tammy be starting to get on my nerves sometimes.
She does. Like, she's such a hypocrite because you keep trying to tell Evelyn that she needs to let whatever Jackie said about her daughter go and y'all need to make up. But at the same time, just last season, you were jumping over tables to get at Duffy for making a comment
about your daughter. Right. So Tammy is always gonna, well, not always, but Tammy's trying to get away from her image from season 1, where she was ranking on bitches about
and smoking
Newport 100s
with
like,
synthetic bob wigs
exactly.
with a bang.
So now she's trying to come on with this slicked up, you know what I mean, wig on, like, oh, you guys should make up. Oh my God, oh my.
Right.
Like, why would you do something like that? Well, in my experience, like, that's not you, boo-boo.
And she's just trying to make Evelyn look bad.
Right, trying to be Mother Teresa, but little do you know, we like you, but we like Evelyn more, so.
And Shawnee said she's through with Jackie. That's what she said, like, the end of the episode. So, who knows if Jackie will even be back? Because she popped off on Shawnee a couple times these last few episodes.
Is Brandy in this season?
She was in the beginning, and she's no longer there.
Okay, so we know what happens when Shawnee don't fuck with you.
Right.
So,
good luck, Jackie, on your businesses. Next.
Oh, let's get into this diss track that Josaline put out.
Right. So, first,
where do we start?
Let's start by, like, listening to, like, a little bit of it.
Okay.
So let's, like, you know, let the people hear a little bit of it if they haven't heard it. Then we'll talk about it.
Bitch, we could never be friends. I made a way for you bitches to win. So, run me my money, ho. 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 Cameras off set. You done did some shit that you gon' regret. I am not a pet, bitch, I'm not a pet. I did it for the fame, now I gotta check.
So what'd you think?
I'm kind of here for the whole chorus and like the hook.
I'm
like,
kind of here for it
run
too.
me my money.
I kind of like it.
Run me my
I
money.
can't even lie.
I was like, okay, bitch.
It seemed like social media was kind of indifferent. Like people were just wanting to hate on it just because it's Josaline. And then there's other people that was like, I kind of like this. It's, it's kind of a bop.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go with it's a bop. I mean, as far as the beat goes, as far as like the chorus goes, when she's saying "bitch, run me my money," like that is dope. However, I do feel like she's taking a little page out of Cardi's book.
I do too.
And trying to sound like Cardi.
Cause she's never dropped records like this before.
She's more of the Puerto Rican princess, the international superstar. So she's not dropping trap shit.
Yeah,
She's been dropping like pop shit. She's been dropping Spanish pop shit.
Yeah.
So for you to come out of nowhere and do a diss track on a trap beat from Mona Scott and you sound like Cardi B, all that means is Cardi B is winning out here. And Cardi B is winning. It ain't even her flow. It's Kodak Black's flow. But y'all forgot about that.
I definitely, I will say I do like the song, but it's like, you got a diss record to like Mona Scott. Like Mona Scott is somewhere
She's
chilling.
not even a rapper.
She don't give a fuck. Like Josaline, Mona's not gonna respond.
No.
Just I don't know if anybody's told you that, but she's not gonna respond.
She's not here for it. I don't know if anyone has ever told you, Josaline, but Mona is gonna run by it.
You know who is here for Cardi though? Stevie
Who?
J.
Oh really?
There's a video of him like on social media where he basically was like Josaline's jealous of Cardi B.
I can believe it because Josaline is what Cardi B was Cardi B is what Josaline was supposed to be.
Right. But guess what? Josaline had to pave the way. She had to run. She had to walk, and Cardi ran.
But the thing is, Cardi is way more relatable.
And she also
Josaline
is easier to understand.
Right. She English is like her first language, so we can also understand.
She's just
her better.
She's a little more likable.
She's a little bit more likable. She's a little bit more relatable.
Humble.
And she's so much more humble than Josaline. And that's what people get it fucked up. Like, you need to be humble too, so people can like you. You can't be out here like, you the Puerto Rican princess and you an international superstar, but we never seen you on Billboard. And Cardi B is the first person in Love and Hip Hop history to have a Billboard top 30. And I'm just sitting here like, what are y'all doing?
Right.
Cardi's out here working.
They just pretend that they're making music for the show. Everybody is in the studio on the show, like recording a song at some point, and you never hear it.
You never hear it
on the radio. You don't even hear it on Apple Music or Tidal or Spotify.
Or Spotify, bitch. Or SoundCloud.
It's just for the scene.
We don't even see it at WorldStar on the user submitted tab, bitch. Y'all don't even put it on YouTube. Anyway, Josaline, you gotta bop. According to me and Kelvin, we're bopping to it. Just be yourself. And give us less Cardi. Give us less Cardi and more Josaline. Or maybe you should give us more Cardi.
Give us Cardi, because I don't want to hear Josaline, because I can't understand that.
I don't understand her either. So, okay, give us more Cardi, Josaline. Right. Give us more Cardi, and then we'll probably fuck with you.
We'll go from there.
Other than that, we're here for Cardi. So, I think that we are done with the rundown.
Yep. I think it's time for Stay Woke.
Oh, it's time to stay woke, y'all. Because we just need to make sure you guys are aware of things. And the first thing that I want to make you guys aware of is the fact that the NAACP has issued a travel ban on Missouri. Just in general. Just don't even go there if you're a minority. Okay? They are afraid for minorities to go there because they feel like their civil rights will be disregarded. They have passed laws that have made it harder for minorities to win civil right lawsuits, discrimination lawsuits, and they also pull over minorities at a higher rate. Another guy who wasn't even from Missouri was pulled over because he ran out of gas. He ended up locked up and dead in Missouri. The man just ran out of gas.
What?
That's all he did was run out of gas.
And now he's dead?
And now he is dead.
Dead?
Dead to the world. And,
wow.
And he was from St. Louis. Okay? He was traveling down the wrong place. Okay? And he's dead. It's pretty much like a Sandra Bland. Mm-hmm. A Sandra Bland of you getting locked up for pretty much no reason at all. And
being black.
Right, being black. And then you pretty much turn around and you're dead. And if the NAACP has issued a travel ban on Missouri, you know it's real. So I just want you guys to be aware. I didn't plan on fucking going to Missouri anyway.
I did. I wanted to go to Sweetie Pies.
Oh, you did? What the hell is Sweetie Pies?
A restaurant. They had a show on OWN, a black soul food restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
be careful.
They need to be careful.
Be careful.
They might get banned from their own state at some point.
Right. I need y'all to be careful if you plan on driving to or going to Missouri, because there is a travel ban issued by the NAACP. The black people said don't go there. It's not safe. Get out. Okay? They're around here bidding us off in Missouri, so y'all be careful. Also, today marks 3 years since the killing of Mike Brown. So,
rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Mike Brown. We haven't forgotten about you. Black lives still matter, and we're out here still making moves for justice.
We'll continue.
And since Mike Brown has died, almost 3,000 people have died at the hands of police, and the shit is
real.
It's outrageous. I don't even understand why so many people are dying at the hands of people who are supposed to be protecting and serving us.
Right.
Like, that shit is scary.
Because we have presidents that say to treat people that are in police custody a little, rougher.
You're right. Things are getting so out, and I'm pretty sure it's because Trump is in office.
Right.
Bitches is feeling a little bit more froggy. They're
right.
feeling
They're
a little
leaping.
bit. They feel like they can leap now, and I'm nervous. Okay? Because people are out here just like killing people off and just saying things like, I don't know if you've seen the video, but it was a family of like Chinese people eating at the McDonald's in New York, and this white lady came to them and just started yelling out these racial slurs to them. And it's like, I cannot remember a time where racists were not racist in private.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're racist in public ever since Trump has become president, and it's just like, I just feel like there's no end to it until he either gets out of office, or racism never gonna end though. So I can't even say racism's gonna. It's never gonna end. That's just me having wishful thinking. In other news, y'all president is out here wilding again.
About to have us in another world war.
Oh Lord, like he's out here talking that shit to North Korea, talking about they better not send us any more threats.
No,
okay,
they best not.
Oh, not best not.
He literally said best not.
He ain't said they best not make any more threats to the U.S. or they will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen. Get y'all president. This nigga act like what's
why
next?
you sound like you're reading off a script?
Right.
Like, this is not Love and Hip Hop. Like, this is real life.
This is real life, and you're talking about fire and fury that the world has never seen. Trust me, the world has seen fire and fury, all these damn wars and everything that we done been through. We're not trying to go there you.
I'm not trying to live through that. I don't want to live to tell that tale when I'm old. I don't want to go through that shit.
Right.
North Korea, we didn't vote for that.
We didn't vote for that.
We don't know him.
We don't know him.
We're not with him. Y'all take him. Don't leave us alone.
Listen, come kidnap him.
Right.
And take him over to y'all low-key prisons that y'all got over there where y'all taking care where y'all not giving a fuck about anybody's human rights. Yeah, I watch a lot of TV and I heard about y'all underground prisons, North Korea.
Listen, North Korea, y'all best not think we voted for this man, because we didn't. Y'all take him.
Take him, North Korea. We ain't got nothing to do with him. It's just like Trump just, oh my God, every week it's just something. Like he's saying something. He's doing something. He's trying to sign something. He's trying to...
If war starts, like, I'm moving to Canada with Drake.
Who you telling? Views from the 6 around this bitch?
Like, that ain't sounding too bad. I heard the air is real crisp up there. That's where I'm going.
Well, I'm going to Canada, bit, or I might go to Dubai. I hear they like fucking big girls.
Well, Usher Lil Boo need to go to Dubai.
Go to Dubai. They'll buy you over there.
take
No, she
care
needs
of
to
you.
go to Africa. I think she might be a
yeah.
little bit too big for the Dubai then. I think she's she'll be a queen in Africa. Other than that, watch y'all president
And stay woke.
and stay the fuck woke when it comes to these cops. I think it's time to go ahead and sound off.
So who you sounding off on today?
I'm gonna just sound off real quick. I don't know if this made national news, but here in Orlando, Florida, something is always happening in Florida because I don't know what it is in the water, but
There's
all
something.
the fucking crazies are here. But we are located in Orlando, Florida, if you guys don't know or have not heard. And just yesterday, a baby was found in the back of a childcare van. Now, this baby was sent off to childcare by his grandmother, and the baby never returned. So the grandmother called the cops and called the daycare to see, like, what is going on, like, what's happening here. I just want y'all to know that this baby died in the back of this daycare van. I want y'all to know this baby died at the hands of somebody that's supposed to be taking care of him while his mother wasn't there to take care of him. And I'm pissed off. And I don't even have kids, y'all. But if I had kids, oh, you bet's not. It'll be fire and fucking fury. Okay? Because I'm fucking shit up. First of all, how dare you, as a bus driver, as a van driver, a daycare driver, a fucking city bus driver, I don't give a damn, public transportation, how do you not take a head count? How do you pick up 10 to 15 kids to drop them off at the daycare, and then you say, all right, all y'all get out the daycare, and then you just shut the van and just go about your day.
Mhm.
This baby was in the van for 12 hours
Are you serious?
before somebody knew that he was in the van. He was found in the bed. I'm sorry, he was found in the van like he was dead. This baby was 3 years old. So you mean to tell me the driver just hopped out the car like, all right, everybody get out, slammed the doors, and just went
Right.
about their way?
He probably got out before the damn kids did.
When I say you ain't lying, I believe it. I am pissed off at, first of all, the negligence.
Mm-hmm.
You are watching children. You are picking up children. You should have a head count for when you get in the van, a head count when you get out the van, and you should be checking the van behind the seats, under the seats, in the trunk, just to make sure that you got all those kids off that van.
Right.
So now, people rolling up to Little America's on Gore Street, because I know Gore Street, I go get my meat from Gore Street.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like roses and like, gifts and everything over there. Do you know these people got a sign on there talking about closed to further notice? They're not even talking to the parents. They're not even talking to the news.
They
They're
ain't
not.
got nothing to say.
They don't got nothing to say. They gone. Just out.
It's probably best that way because somebody gonna drag their ass.
Whether your ass open up now or whether your ass open up 3 years from now, we gonna remember.
Yeah, they might as well just hang it up.
Hang it up flat screen. Okay?
Nobody's gonna take their children there, point blank, ever.
Y'all ain't gonna have no more kids, which means y'all ain't gonna have no more checks. And guess what? I'm here for all that shit. Because at the end of the day, when I drop my kid off or my kid get picked up by the daycare, I want to trust that my child is in good hands. I want to trust that my child is being taken care of as if I'm taking care of my child. So the fact that y'all just blatantly didn't give a fuck. A baby sat in the van for 12 hours. 12 hours, which means y'all ain't check the van, y'all ain't get back in the van, y'all didn't do anything. So my sound off is going to be to just people who are, why are you neglecting kids if you're watching them? If those kids are not your first priority, why do you have a daycare open? Why? This shit is just...
People sign up for jobs that they really shouldn't be doing just because they want to check. But it takes more. It's not just always about a check. Depending on the type of job
that you have.
Like if that's all you about and you not responsible, go fucking work at McDonald's.
Please flip a burger. And I don't even know if I want you to flip a fucking burger because you seem careless. You seem like you're gonna fucking drop the shit on the floor or, now I got a bacon. And I got a bacon sandwich. I ain't even got a burger. Like, it just seems like you don't care about your job. You don't. These are children. These children are helpless. This baby was 3 years old. 3 years old of life found in the back of a van because a grown-ass person didn't take the time out to search the van to make sure all the kids was out the van before he fucking got his happy ass out that van.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be the one to tell you, when I have a child, okay? If something happens to my child in the daycare, bitch, everybody gotta get it. Line up and catch the fade. Everybody.
Right.
Everybody.
You coming through like Sharkeisha.
We come.
Sharkeisha, no.
Boop. Just knocking bitches out. Because at the end of... Something would have been on fire. Something would have been on fire at the fucking daycare.
Fire and Fury.
Fire and Fury. The whole fucking daycare. That would have been the new name. Fire and Fury Daycare, because I'm setting this bitch on fire. You fucking left my kid in the van, just careless. Do better. Do better. If you're going to own a daycare, if you're going to own a nursing home, if you're going to own these type of things where you're really caring for somebody, do better and do the right thing. And make sure that you're crossing all your T's and you're dotting all your I's, because guess what? It can cost somebody their life. I'm done.
So, today... on the drag session.
Oh, the drag session, because
Yes.
the internet is undefeated.
Twitter decided to drag Brandy today. So you just laugh right off the back. It's just funny just
It's
to
so
say the
funny,
words.
because Brandy deserves it.
So today is Whitney Houston's birthday.
Happy birthday,
to
Whitney.
the late great.
R.I.P.
Brandy took to her Instagram to, put up multiple posts about Whitney. But people weren't here for it because she was almost making them about her. and less about Whitney. You know, Monica put up a post and kept it short and sweet and to the point. Brandy put up post and said how Whitney passed the torch to me and she left this up to me and me this and me that. So Twitter was like, oh, so this was supposed to be about Whitney though. But now you're making it about you.
Now you're making it about you, right.
And then Brandy tried to clap back and was like, I got time today and I don't follow old girl, but her fans need to basically get in line and stop coming for me. Old girl would be Monica. So clearly you got a problem with her.
She stayed pressed about Monica.
I don't know why.
And the thing about it is, Brandy, you holy and sanctified, and I feel like Monica would drag your ass for filth if you ever tried
Drag you
it.
by your box braids up and down the road.
Because Brandy stayed with box braids.
And we don't need Brandy to be dragged by her box braids. Her forehead is big enough. She needs every edge she has.
Every edge. We don't want you to get dragged.
Don't do it, Monica.
But it's help. Listen. All right? Monica had Young Buck in her video. She been about this life.
And all Brandy had is Ray J, one wish. Don't keep your mouth shut, Brandy.
What they drag her? Okay. I'm ready for the drags at this point because I'm not here for any of this.
So at it's Kari _ said, Monica's So Gone challenge really pissed Brandy off because she tried to do the best friend challenge and no one did it.
Wait,
I didn't even know she tried to do a best friend challenge.
Brandy didn't.
Apparently she did, and no one knew about it.
And
no her.
That's why she's so pressed
she
about
has no
Monica.
Best friends. That's
why she's so pressed. Because she's like, how the fuck do I get a doll and Grammys and they're still worried about Monica?
Right. At Darius Amor said, exclusive, we've got our hands on the note Whitney left Brandy the night she died. And the note says, chicken burrito, white rice, black beans, lettuce, cheese, salsa, guac on the side, and bring me my change.
Because why you sitting here trying to act like you were so close to her, you were really just the errand girl.
Just a peasant.
Because why are you down here? You remember they was singing?
And she was correcting her?
She was correcting her.
Right.
Why are you down here, bitch? We got video of Whitney correcting those vocals is what we got.
Look at Dustin said, there's a big difference in Monica and Brandy's post about Whitney today. Only one of them was actually about Whitney.
Come through.
At Blake _ Dante says, say Whitney Houston's name 3 times fast and Brandy will appear to tell you about how much she thinks Whitney loved her.
Deadass, click them fucking shoes 3 times and watch Brandy come here. Like, hey.
Right.
Yo, Brandy's so happy she did that movie with Whitney.
She's so happy she knew her.
Like, Whitney show love to mad people. Relax.
At Mr. L. Davis says, someone should tell Brandy that Whitney being her fairy godmother was only for the Cinderella movie.
Hello. She's taking it into the real deal. Like, right. Boo.
You're not Cinderella. She's not your fairy godmother.
She's not your fairy godmother. She did not turn your fucking pumpkin into a carriage. Relax yourself.
Nor did she hand you the torch.
What torch?
Because where's the music if that's the case?
Oh, where's the album? Where's the single?
And I love Brandy. I want you to drop an album. But we gotta drag you because you're
good off your album. Drop it for Kelvin. If anything, bitch, I'm good with never say never for the rest of my life.
At Fushi says, Brandy really be spending her nights talking to Whitney via a Ouija board.
Oh, that's creepy.
Right.
I believe it though. She really be thinking like Whitney be talking to her, but you really talking to a demon bitch because you got a Ouija board and that shit is not for like good spirits.
Right. Who knows who you talking to?
Hello. It ain't Whitney though. That's one thing about it. It's definitely not Whitney. So Brandy, continue to try to use Whitney to try to get some type of up and up on your career.
It's not working.
All I'm going to say is you should just be humble and grateful for the career that you had. Okay? And even be grateful and humble that we even liked you and Chris Brown's single a few years ago. Because we almost didn't even see it for you. So, don't get me wrong, y'all. Here for Brandy. She's the run queen. She had her own doll. She had her own like
I
TV
think
series.
She was the first black cover girl.
Right. Listen, Brandy was
She's done a lot, but she needs to leave it at that.
But she needs to leave it there.
Making herself look crazy.
It's like those people who are in high school who are fucking 40 years old now, and they was like, yeah, when I was in high school, I was on varsity. I started. You know what I mean? We did a championship. Right. And it's like, what you doing now? Oh, I'm bagging to-go bags at fucking McDonald's. Like, leave your glory years in the glory years. Like, we remember, Brandy. You don't have to remind us. You were the first black fucking Cinderella on TV with Whitney Houston. We remember, boo.
So, that's the drag session.
That's the drag session. What you got going on, like, this weekend? You say it's chill, but...
It's chill. I really actually don't have any plans, and I look forward to not having any plans.
What?
Like, just chilling. Yeah.
He looks forward to not having any plans,
Maybe I get into Game of Thrones or Power or something.
Yeah, do something productive with your time, and that will be one of them. Get into one of those so we can talk about it on the show, so I won't be just talking to myself in the Shady Bunch, because the Shady Bunch know what I'm talking about, whether it's Power, Insecure, or Game of Thrones.
And speaking of the Shady Bunch, we would like to have a discussion table segment on our show.
Yes.
So we are asking our listeners to please send us emails to theshadeandfull@gmail.com.
Yes.
Send us your questions. We will read them on the air, and we will give you our advice.
Whether it's real, messy, shady,
or whatever, we gonna give it to you.
We'll give it to you. So just make sure you guys go ahead and, send us questions, comments, scenarios, whatever. And we'll go ahead and add that discussion table segment for you guys, and we'll go from there. Other than that, y'all know I ain't got shit going on. Y'all know I stay out shit. I started the Game of Thrones 2 days ago, and I'm already on season 2. So y'all already know. Crystal ain't got shit going on. I'm staying in my humble abode and, just chilling. And I think that's it. Oh, before I let everyone go, I just want to say, when somebody holds the door for you, they don't fucking have to hold the door for you. So I expect a thank you when I hold the door. Mm-hmm. If I don't get a thank you, I'm fucking closing the door on you and your whole family.
Oh.
Okay. I'm sorry, I just had a whole family come out the store and like nobody said thank you.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, where's the common courtesy? Because I don't have to hold this fucking door for you. Like, you or your 18 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, that just touched my heart. I'm about common courtesy. So just make sure you guys say thank you if somebody's holding the door for you. Other than that, thank you guys.
Thank you guys for listening.
We appreciate it. I don't even know why y'all listen to us. We just be sitting here talking shit all our lives, and we appreciate the love and the feedback and the tweets and everything, and, continue to do so. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to visit www.theshadeandfull.com.
And tell your friends about me.
Tell your friends, okay? Don't make me I almost put on my, my call girl voice. Like, make sure you visit the www.theshadeandfull.com. No.
Whatever works.
Anyway, y'all, I think we done for today. We'll see y'all next week.
Take care.
I get paid just for laying in the shade. For laying in the shade. For laying in the shade.